Hello, beloved. Welcome to a seer's world. This will be your message from the divine, and I thank you for your time. If you're keen or interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon. If you'd rather join my Patreon instead, you can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to the divine, okay? So what I'm seeing is like someone tied something in the soil, or someone bound something in earth. But specifically, this was someone who was using the sun to do this, okay? The sun. Someone was using the sun, okay? Yeah. So whatever this person has been doing and putting it in the soil, in the earth, their purpose was to bind something or someone. But how I'm seeing it is like they're the ones that are bound. So someone tried to bind you or bind you to something or to themselves, but they ended up bound to the earth or bound to the soil and whatever it is that is in it that they put. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the world. Something backfired on this person, the world reversed. Like someone is stuck in some form of a loop or a trance because whatever they put in the soil, whatever is in the earth, and them using the sun's energy to do it, it's like they were calling upon something that is now keeping them trapped in a specific energy. Someone's literally having the same day over and over again. They're living in the same energy over and over again. It's like when this person did whatever this is and they tied it to the soil and to the earth, they were tying themselves. So this person, the energy they were in when they were doing this is the energy that it's like this energy didn't change. So this is crazy, y'all. Ace of Pentacles reversed. So let's say someone wanted to bind you to something or bind you to themselves or bind you in general, right? And they go ahead and they put something in the soil. This is definitely a witch here, or someone that practices witchcraft, or they consult with people that are witch doctors. But nonetheless, this person's aim was to keep you in a loop, in a trance, in a specific energy. And that's what's backfiring on them. Hence, someone is living the same day over and over again because they're living in one energy over and over again. Like someone is living in the same loop, trance, in the same day, in the same energy. It's like when they went, the day they went to do this in the soil and plant this in the earth, however they were feeling that day, whatever their thoughts were, however way the energy was on that day, as soon as they did whatever this is, that energy stuck to them. So the same energy, the same thoughts, the same emotions that they were experiencing on that day when they did this, that's the loop, that's the trance, that's the spell. So someone is living in the same day or living the same day, like someone is in their own hell. They're amongst others in the world, but they actually alone because they're living in a world that is not a part of our common reality, because they're stuck under a spell, a loop, a trance. Confirmation. Something is backfiring on this person here. This witchcraft is backfiring on this person. It's backfiring hard. Like they played with the sun energy. Like someone was speaking things when they were doing this, calling upon certain things when they were doing this. They wanted your energy bound in a specific way, but they're the ones that are bound. You are the one that was meant to be bound, beloved. This person didn't want you to be able to call in anything new for yourself with this Ace of Pentacles reverse. New energy, new thoughts, new emotions. You were meant to be stuck in the same energy, same thoughts, same emotions. Imagine never being able to think of anything different outside of the same thoughts. Imagine not being able to feel anything different outside of the same emotions. That's what someone wanted for you. The loop, the trance, the spell. Like you're meant to live the same day over and over again. Like for real, look at it like this. Let's say on this day, you were thinking about this thing or that person or doing that, or on this day you were feeling like this, and let's say on this day you were feeling really moody or upset, mad or angry, or even out of sorts, and never being able to feel anything different outside of that. Like someone was trying to bind you to a certain thing, a certain energy, for you to never be able to do anything different, like stay the same. Like someone tried to keep you in a certain loop, a trance, a spell. All right. And with the Knight of Wands here, this is something that as soon as this person tried to do whatever this is, it was never going to work out regardless. Like whatever they planted in the soil, whatever they planted in the earth, it was never going to harm you. You were never going to experience anything like that. This person was harming themselves. They were using the elements of the earth to harm a chosen one, an earth angel or a star seed, which is you, beloved. And of course, it backfired as soon as they did it. Like something backfired as soon as this person did it. And now there's consequences to those actions because someone has been living the same day, thinking the same thoughts. Like I said, like on that very day where they went to do whatever this was in the soil, in the earth, whatever their thoughts were, whatever their feelings were, they never stopped thinking and feeling those thoughts, and only those thoughts. Someone can't think different thoughts. They can't produce it. They can't call it in. They can't manifest. Someone's not in sync, in tune with reality or the universe. Someone's behind. Someone's stuck in a timeline of the energy that they were playing with. They're stuck in that day. They're still in that day. Even if this was years ago. I don't know why I'm channeling 2019, but let's look at that as an example, analogy, a reference point, a case study. That far back, thinking the same pattern of thoughts, pattern of emotions, isn't that a hell? Isn't that a cage? Or yeah, someone wanted to keep you trapped. Someone was bewitching you so that someone didn't want you to think different, feel different, just think that same way over and over and over and over again until you take your own life. or until you don't have the willpower to live anymore. I'm being called not to pick that up, but that's the star energy. Like I said, you're a star seed, you're a chosen one, you're an angel, right? And someone was trying to attack someone who is here to heal or to raise the frequency, the wavelength, and the vibration. Someone was trying to attack someone that is way more powerful than any witchcraft, which is you, beloved. You are that person. 7 of Swords to the 10 of Cups reversed. Someone tried to attack you, and now they're bound in a trance, in a spell, in a loop. Someone's stuck in on that day, and that's the biggest secret that they've been living with. This is the biggest secret that they've been living with. I'm hearing all these years, all these months, all these days, all these hours, all these seconds, all these minutes. Imagine same timeline, thinking the same thoughts, the same pattern of thoughts, the same pattern of emotions. But time is moving, but you are not moving with it. Someone is stuck in a timeline. Yeah, look at that, death and the moon. Page of Wands reversed. So this person has been, since they did whatever this is, they knew when they woke up the next day that something was wrong, because they were in the same energy that they were in yesterday or the day before when they did this. The day they did what they did, that day they stuck in that day. That's the spell. That day is the spell. That day is the loop. That day is the trance. If on that day they ate this or they went there, every day someone finds themselves wanting to do that exact same thing or those exact same things. Like death here, someone wanted to put an end to your growth or your productivity or your progress, your motivation, your courage or your strength, your willpower. Someone wanted to end you or end your vitality or end your spirit. You must not be able to call in or manifest anything or produce anything. Just stay the same or stay in the same energy, stay in the same element. Someone was trying to abuse the earth by putting darkness in the soil and sending it towards another person or binding someone to that energy. Now they're bound, completely bound. Someone can't get out of the spell, the loop, the trance. They've been trying. Someone has literally been trying over and over and over again. And with the star falling like that, that star energy is very symbolic. Someone didn't want you to be seen as a star or someone of star energy, but you are. It's like someone here, you see what jealousy and envy and hate makes people do? And when backfires on them, this is the consequence or this is the karma. Someone doesn't know what to do. They've been trying to figure out a way out of this spell, this loop, this trance, and now they've even given up, because this is not the only thing that they have to worry about. This is someone who bewitches everyone around them with 3 of Cups, and they've always been like that. 9 of Cups reversed. 3 of Cups, Knights of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups reversed. Someone has always done this to people. You're not the first person someone has bewitched, but with you, something backfired. That's why this person is like, someone's shocked, scared, paranoid, because they've never experienced this before. Nothing has ever backfired on this person before. Everything has always went a particular way, but now that's not what's happening. Something's not going the same, the way they used to. They used to do this to everyone. They used to bewitch everyone for different reasons. They wanted to bewitch you in this way. So when I say this is not the only thing they have to worry about, like this person, they casted spells on many people. You're not the only one. So they're being affected by all the spells that they casted on other people. It's not just this that's backfiring. It's everything. Someone's losing the power they thought they had. It's like the earth is upset with this person. The earth is mad at this person. And the elements of the earth will never work in their favor till the day they perish, till the day of their death. With the death energy, someone will never love life or feel like they lived life. They will die feeling like they never were even meant to be born because of what they did. Yeah, Six of Cups. Someone is stuck in a timeline. Someone's literally stuck in the timeline. It's like someone would wake up. It's like after they did whatever this is, the next day they knew something was wrong and they went crazy trying to figure out a way out of it. Also, they grew an obsession with the fact that you are protected. So someone here was scared, afraid, and also like very conscious of themselves, like, oh my God, because they recognizing that they're not feeling anything new, thinking anything new. They're stuck in a timeline. They can't produce new thoughts, new emotions. They can't manifest or call in new thoughts and emotions. They can't channel new thoughts and emotions. They're stuck in and bound to the same frequency, the same wavelength, the same energy. They stuck to the same vibration here. That's the spell, the trance, and the loop. You were the one that was meant to be in that position. You were meant to feel like, oh my God, like what's wrong with me? I can't think outside of what I'm thinking. And I keep having the same thoughts. Imagine thinking the same thoughts for years or even months or even weeks. You thinking about the same thoughts. You wake up every day to the same thoughts over and over again, the same emotions over and over again, not being able to feel anything outside of those things. Nothing new, just always in the same energy. Someone is in trouble here. They're in trouble. Yeah. Their life is in trouble. This person can't even find it in themselves to want to keep going. The reason they're even alive right now is because they were hopeful that they were going to find a way out of this, because to them it was like, nah, there's no way that like this is going to be my reality though. Even if it reversed or backfired on me, there has to be a way out of this, because who lives like this? Like I'm supposed to live like this. I'm supposed to live in the same energy every single day of my life. And they thought that it would change, but it never did. And their hope to find a way out has died as well. Someone doesn't even want a way out. They just want to unalive themselves. They have a lot of suicidal thoughts. And they've had these for years. Like, so this is something that happened years ago. I don't know why it's coming out in the message right now. I feel like it's coming out right now because this person can no longer hold it together anymore. With the temperance reverse, they can no longer keep it together. You know, temperance reversed energy is like unstable or irrational. Temperance reverse, you know, is the energy of it's like it can be looked at as like craziness. Like temperance reverse is like, because of with that being said, because of this person's thoughts being the same and emotions being the same, their brain activity is no longer active. Someone's brain is dying. They're becoming dead brained. Like someone is there's nothing in there except what they bound themselves to. Same with their heart as well. Their emotions. Someone can't feel anything new. Even if they eat something so good, they won't be able to feel it because they're stuck on that day, that timeline. It'll feel like they're eating whatever this is and it's so good, but they're in that day still. Or yeah. This is crazy. You were meant to be the one in this energy, unable to figure yourself out, thinking something is wrong with you, hallucinating, because this leads to that. Please just think about it. Of course, it's going to be like someone's snapping or has snapped. That's why it's coming out now in the energy, because they can no longer live with it. Someone is contemplating taking their own life, or swapping, or like body jumping. Like someone's just trying to find a way out of this. They no longer want a solution. They just want out. Someone's in hell. Like literally, even the smells of whatever they were smelling on that day, when they were walking to wherever this was to do this in the soil, in the earth, they can still smell that right now, like till this day, actively, as if it's happening. Even the sounds, like someone is under a spell. Someone is stuck in a trance, in a loop that they can't get out of. And they've tried several times to reverse the spell, but it's just making it worse and worse and worse. And they've given up hope. Hence now they're all suicidal and stuff. Because they feel blocked from the earth. Like, who am I? What can I do? They feel blocked by the sun. They feel blocked by the sun energy. Because every day is the same, literally. The only difference happens under the moon. This person, they feel different, think different only when the nighttime comes. But when the sun is out, they're under a spell. The spell wears off under the moon, but it doesn't wear off completely as if like it goes away. It wears off for that day. Like it stops and then it starts again the next day. It stops when the moon is active, and then when the sun is active, it starts again. When the moon is active, it stops, and then when the sun is, And with the Page of Wands reversed, they've been living like this for years. Someone's biggest secret. This is the biggest secret here. So if this is definitely someone that could love wearing black all the time, or always have like black nails, or they are very dark in the way they show up in the world, like the things they speak, or their interests, or their likes, even the people around them, or what they do. Or they could be someone that wears a lot of bright colors to mask the darkness. Or they come off like they're a happy person, or they're enthusiastic or optimistic or very alive, but someone's dying inside and has been for years. They can't even think of a way to face themselves, because they know that they can't say it's your fault. They were trying to do this to you. How is it your fault that they tried to attack you? The sun frowns upon this person's existence. You hear me? The sun frowns upon this person's existence. Because whatever they try to do to you, you eventually were supposed to not want to live. Someone indirectly tried to take your life. Simply put, someone tried to send death your way. Literally. Yeah, the Three of Wands reversed. Someone is stuck and never going to live in any new energy ever again. And even under the moon, it's not like, oh, everything goes back to normal and it's fine. No. It's like this person's mind just becomes empty. Their heart just stops being active. Like they don't feel, they don't think during the night under the moon, right? Under the moon, during the night, they don't feel, they don't think. It's like they become dead-brained or dead-hearted. Like it's just they just lose sense of reality or consciousness. They just become out of their body, out of their mind, out of their heart. So however way you flip it, someone is not living. Ace of Wands, they're not living. They have a powerful desire to come forward and express apologies and be sincere about it, or genuine. in hopes that they can be able to reverse this, because they've tried everything else. Their last resort was coming towards you, because they know that anyone who would ever hear this from another person, like someone coming towards you saying, I tried to bind you to a certain loop, trance, spell, who's gonna be like, oh goodness, really? Like, it's insane, it's crazy. And someone knows that, and they know that you wouldn't even care. It has nothing to do with you. Someone views you as someone that knows that you are protected, like you are strong in your divinity or in your power. Like, someone views you as someone that knows who they are. That's why they're never wanted to come towards you to begin with and tell you, because they felt like they were going to embarrass themselves. Yeah, someone looks at you as someone that knows exactly who they are. They don't need validation, acknowledgement, and attention, and none of that. They view you like that. We have the Lovers. This was someone's worst decision, because now they try to attack an Empress energy. Whether you're feminine or masculine, beloved, they try to attack you and steal your destiny, because you were meant to live a certain life, and someone tried to take that from you. Someone didn't want to watch you live your life. They were jealous. Someone was jealous. They did this out of jealousy. Someone was afraid of you having a good life, or having, good opportunities, good people, good energy, good thoughts, good emotions. And they wanted to block all of that, so that you never feel anything, think anything outside of whatever they were trying to bind you to. But now that's happening to them. This is their biggest secret. So someone has been living with this secret. They've been living like this for years. They have coping mechanisms. They have a system that they work with in order to cope. That's the mechanism. They have this whole system that is active, and they have a way that they a structure that they have to live by in order for them to hold it together and keep their sanity. But they're already insane and crazy. That's why now it's coming out in the energy, because someone is losing grip of reality. They can no longer pretend to be okay. They can no longer pretend that they're going to find a way out of this. They can no longer pretend that everything eventually will come together. And they have no way of finding solutions anyway. Yeah, jealousy makes you nasty, y'all. You don't do that, because you sabotage your own life. You block your own things. Now they have to watch you live. That's what's coming out in the energy right now. Someone is literally living an unspeakable life, having to watch the person they try to take out live their best life. Let's tap in further to the energy. Like, someone wanted you to miss out on life. You were meant to have an Ace of Pentacles. They wanted you to have a Page of Pentacles. You were meant to have big things, great things, or do big things, great things, or be great, be big. But they wanted you in small energy, or unable to be who you are meant to be, because you are unable to tap in to the energies of life that are meant to grow with you, or grow you, or help you grow. Someone wanted to trap you. Oh, don't. Like, someone is intimidated by your creativity, your ideas, your mind. They're intimidated by your good aura. They're intimidated by your presence and existence. This jealousy made this person real nasty, honestly. And now they're lost in their own spells, unable to find a way out and reverse whatever this is. It's backfiring on them every day. And they've been living with this secret for years, stalking you obsessively, because they can't believe that they're living what they're living. But how ironic that you're the one that was supposed to be in this energy. They can't believe what they're living, but they wanted another person to live that. People are weird. Someone is weird here. We have the Page of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. Someone is literally watching you to look at that. Someone's literally watching you be a Queen of Pentacles. They're speechless, unable to even process what they're seeing with their own two eyes. They're watching you be in your elements. Queen of Pentacles energy is someone that is grounded and stable. You are not supposed to be like this. You are not supposed to evolve. You are not supposed to transform. You're not supposed to elevate. You're not supposed to ascend. You were never supposed to do that. This person bewitched you to prevent that, but they watching you be that nonetheless. And the suicide is increasing inside of them. That energy that they housing of suicide is increasing inside of them because they're missing out on their own life because they tried to take yours. And they watching you be you. And someone feels like you are so divine, so protected, and so magical. We have the Magician. They're scared of you. Someone's afraid, paranoid every day. They feel like something bad is going to happen to them. They even wish that something bad happens to them to take them out of this misery because someone can't live like this anymore. They can't. Every day they're crying. Every single day someone cries. Every single day someone is under some form of influence of a substance. Every single day they have this system, this structure that they live by to cope. But until when? Because now someone is at their breaking point. They can't do it anymore. They can't keep it together anymore. They can't keep putting on a brave face. This person felt like they needed to do this. They needed to put on a show or put on a front, a facade. They needed to pretend and act like they got it. They're okay. They're going to find help or solution or things are going to, this is nothing. But nah, man, someone was just being delusional. The whole time they knew they were crazy and insane. Just not trying to admit it to themselves, trying to believe something that isn't real. The same system, the structure that they were living by is not working anymore. It's worked for years, but not anymore. They don't even want to produce anything new when it comes to ideas and thoughts. They don't even wish to do that anymore because they feel like even if they had the capability to do that, even if they didn't do this, their jealousy would have led them to do something else that probably would have had the same effect on you, or the same, someone, even if they didn't do whatever this is, they would have still tried to do something to affect you. They would have still tried to put a spell on you. They would have still tried to keep you stuck in a loop, a trance somehow. So however way you flip it, someone's jealousy was always going to lead them to their demise. Someone should have just left you alone and worked on themselves. If they couldn't take your shine and take your light and they wanted to break you, or they were broken and they wanted you to be broken because they couldn't take it, someone couldn't take you. They knew they couldn't even stand next to you. They can't. Look at that. The star twice. Someone, as soon as I said that, someone knew here that they ain't shit compared to you. They knew that your energy or your presence in any room that they would ever be in, if you step in, they would be a nobody. Or you have abilities to be able to have this aura that is magnetic or euphoric, or a transformative energy. You're very powerful. Someone already knew that about you. The jealousy stemmed from that. They were trying to block that. You out here chilling, doing you. Someone's going crazy. Double temperance reversed, double the star energy. Temperance reversed is coming out again, symbolic to someone's insanity and craziness. Someone has snapped. Officially, someone has lost it. They can no longer do this. They can no longer live this lie. They can no longer live this secret. Because it's not like a secret that they're keeping in a skeletal closet and they don't have to think of it. Nah, they actively have to live with it, and they can't anymore. Y'all, people do the craziest things out of jealousy. It reminds me of this other TikTok, right? This video of a woman who was explaining that her friends tried to take her life because of her breakthrough. So she told this friend that she had been promoted at her job, right? Let's take a look at that as an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. She told this friend, yo, look, I have this promotion. And this friend was jealous of her breakthrough, that this friend was the devil, a satanic Luciferian agent who tried to take this person's life because of what was unraveling for her. But it's her supposed friend. So what this friend was literally saying was like, oh, congratulations, telling her like, let's go out and celebrate, just for this friend, and just for this friend to poison the drink, because this friend didn't want to see this person live. And what happened was, the waitress saw the friend poison the drink when the person went to go to the toilet, and told the person like, yo, your friend poisoned your drink. And when she got to the table, she this was a trending TikTok video that I saw. She told this friend like, nah, I don't want to drink this. And she was like, you drink it. And this friend was like, nah, why I gotta drink this? Why? This is your drink. And then this friend all of a sudden snapped and said something crazy and said, why are you the one that always gets the opportunities? Why are you the one that's this attractive? Why are you the one that is, you have glory, you have anointing? Why are you like this? Everybody must now look at you, be like this. What about all of us? What about me? That's what I'm saying here. That's crazy. That's insane, beloved. But it's reality. We live amongst people like this. People whose jealousy will lead them to unspeakable, or to do unspeakable things. Unspeakable things, beloved. Who does this? I'm seeing that this person, when they were doing this, they didn't intend for it to backfire. They were already envisioning you being suicidal and taking your own life. They were already falling in love with that idea, that ideology. That's why I'm telling you, someone is crazy and unwell, insane. Ace of Pentacles reversed to Seven of Pentacles. Someone wanted you to never be able to do anything. Just lose it. Think something's wrong with you and just lose it. Ace of Pentacles reversed to the Seven of Pentacles. Walk around with a heavy head on your shoulders, a heavy heart, a heavy mind, a heavy spirit, and never feel worthy, never feel like you belong, because you don't connect with anyone or anything. You're so disconnected the whole time. It's a spell, it's a trance, it's a loop that they kept you in. Someone wanted to watch you spiral into suicide and eventually death. Someone was hoping that this leads you to take your own life, so that they don't have to live to watch you succeed in life, because they're that jealous. This is either a feminine energy towards you or masculine energy towards you. Please take it out. It applies for your reality. Someone is crazy and insane. And now they're more crazier and more insane. Completely deranged and unhinged. Completely. Because it's all reversing. And it has been reversing for a long time. And now this person, they can't live with the fact that you are okay. They're the ones suffering and you're okay. They think that's completely unfair. And the world, it hates them. Like, bro, like I said, someone is sick in the mind. It's raining. It's pouring outside. Like someone is going through a dark night of the soul. Living the same day in the same energy, same thoughts, same emotions every single day for years. That's their biggest secret. They try to bewitch you and they bewitch themselves. And now with the King of Pentacles here, this person wants new things to happen, new energies to come, but they can't produce it to the point where they're now hopeless about it and they don't even want it anymore. They've wanted it for so long, trying to reverse the spell, that they no longer even want out anymore in the same way. They just want to lose their life. It's the reversal effect. You see how it's backfiring? It's literally what they tried to do to you being done to them. This person has never been living ever since they did whatever this is. They've always just been under the spell, trying to reverse it every single day, working towards doing that. Never living, just stuck in a spell. So they see no point in even continuing